hour I arrived. One day in early June, we found a cherry tree. Maybe a walnut and fig or a family of wild boar. 3 piglets prancing through the olive grove. Before the thunder and welcome rain, before the silent grapes could sweeten on this mountain, this hillside. So I brought with me to St. Cresci my poet heart and my eyes. And I think my favorite thing has been to just be here in this beautiful place where I could head out into the fields, and every evening I tried to go out and draw in the olive grove, in the vineyard. My favorite time, just watching the light change. Having traveled for a month before coming here, immersed in the history of art in the Mediterranean and in Sicily, a couple of things I brought with me: the love of fresco and the love of the ceramics, both the ancient ceramics in Pompeii and the beautiful painted ceramics in Caltagirone in Sicily. So a lot of this work is influenced and inspired by the palette, by the forms, by the content of what captured my ideas and my thoughts. And so I wanted to work small because I'm traveling. So the first thing I did was just jump into color, which I love. So I painted just paper, and then used that as my palette, because I haven't worked a lot in collage, a little bit. I just wanted to start laying down color in simple ways to express this idea that there are fragments that are left for us in the pottery, stories in the ceramics. There are fragments on the walls written. Even now, the graffiti, that piece over there, that feels like there's writing incorporated in the fragments of pottery that are left and the fragments of frescoes that are left. So the written word is really important to me, and somewhere that will move in my poems that will probably come out of some of this work. This figure is from this fresco that we saw in Napoli, and she just struck me. And then I met Terrell, and we were 2 women collecting grass on the hillside, and I wonder, where is she going? What is she collecting grass? And so she appears in these, as Jill mentioned, in these sort of windows of fields, and just playing like, well, where is she? Where am I? Where am I in this journey through my own life and finding my place here at St. Cresci? I had a lot of fun just, playing with this. Thankfully, Jill got me another glue stick because I ran out. And then these shapes of these old Etruscan pots were just so perfectly beautiful. And there's something about the figure here as well. Just the curve of, these pots are just so elegant. I just wanted to hold their shape. So, I just went out and, played and drew in the fields and enjoyed myself immensely. And then I'm just going to read a couple of poems. And that'll be the end of my spiel. And these are poems that were written at that beautiful desk overlooking the field.
Are these in Italian or mono?
Oh, black bee of night, you cannot enter my house.
Maybe, like
Where waning moon has washed these curtains white. My chapel veil lays flutters as it falls to the stone floor. And I, fair-footed and free, have slipped into another language of swallows and steeples, where saints and farmers pluck wild cherries before sunrise. Like flocks of wild birds, children play their chasing games, cheerful noise to fill the hollow of this valley, while pleasant song of lark and dove answer, ask, where is the lamb? The vineyard is dressed, new shoots already laden with Chianti's precious jewels. Will I stay this time long enough to allow what is here to ripen? Thank you. And for English and for, yeah, okay. I will read one more, I think. Maybe. I wrote about 5 good poems here, but
No.
does it take?
She's
Chuck,
saying
Chuck.
wait. All right, ready?
Okay.
Go.
How long does it take to make a poem or a fig to ripen? How long for moon to set over the walnut tree and stone house on this fair morning in Chianti? I have become like the vineyard on the hillside, tilled and tended, bearing new fruit and shining. I am the Pellegrino who stopped by San Cresci for rest and solitude, received a generous portion, my bowl filled. Okay, so, finito.